This might be the busiest week of sneaker releases of 2022 so far. There's a ton of collaborations. I thought week 7 was a lot more packed, but this week we have a lot to cover, so let's get into it. Yo, my name is Ben from Release Expert and welcome back. We are covering week 8 of 2024 of all the sneaker releases that happened this week. I compiled all the releases into this Word doc, so make sure to check it out. It's in the link of this video description and you can follow along as I go through it. So I'm not going to cover every single release. This week was especially busy in terms of collaborations with a lot of boutiques. Last week was All-Star weekend, so we had a bunch of basketball related sneakers. This week, it's a lot more niche brands, not a lot of Nike, surprisingly. So with the minimal Nike releases, we got a ton of everything else. So let's talk about the first release. On Monday, we had the Patrick Mahomes 2. So they're calling the Adidas Mahomes 2 Impact. This shoe sold out instantly. It was a kind of a low key drop. I was expecting Adidas to make a bigger deal about this, but they released at midnight PST, sold out. But I actually copped a pair and we'll see how it is. I'll give you guys either a short or a full-on review. We'll see. Moving on. So on Tuesday, with the MLS season just starting, on Tuesday we get the entirety of the Messi soccer collection and we got a ton to talk about. I'm not going to go into too much detail because a lot of these sneakers aren't lifestyle sneakers. So we have this boot, which is his signature soccer boot. This is the X Crazy Fast. Retails for $260. So we're not going to talk too much about this because not many of you guys are probably looking to buy this pair. What's more fascinating is that they have this pair of Samba Indoors, same colorways. This is officially a Messi collab with the Samba, but these did not sell out. So it makes me think they mass produced the crap out of this shoe. Retails were $100. Moving on, we have a bunch of random collabs. Toy Story is collaborating with Clogs or Crocs Clogs. Crocs collaborating with everyone nowadays. There's just so much. Let's just skip to Thursday. So we actually had a Supreme drop. And this is on the pair of Nike Air Max DNs. This is basically Nike's newest signature Air model. And it's essentially the bubbles on the side is dynamically tuned. So it's pressurized at the right points to make for maximum comfort. But these sold out in less than 10 seconds on Supreme. I went for these, had no luck, but I did want to try these on. What I'm hearing is that this pair does run small and very snug, something about the upper. I can't wait to get a pair in after March 26th, which is Air Max Day. We'll see a huge general release then. But for the most part, these Supreme Air Max DN, this is all black colorway that dropped. Retails for $170, reselling for about $250. Pretty crazy. I wish I got a pair, but oh well. Drake, aka NOCTA, is back with another new silhouette. So he's actually getting free range to create new Nike silhouettes, not Jordan silhouettes. But these retail for $165, did not sell out. But these look promising. These kind of remind me of your chunky runner. So I actually did get a pair on release day. I'll do unboxing. I'll see how they feel. I'll let you guys know. So far, it seems pretty promising. You have Zoom Air in the heel, perhaps Cushline over here. But yeah, so $165, NOCTA Air Zoom Drive. One thing I don't understand is this Victor Salomon sneaker on a Reebok. So I feel like Reebok doesn't really perform that well in terms of the lifestyle category. Now they just dropped this collaboration with Victor Salomon, which I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have no clue who this is. Let's do a quick Google search. Victor Salomon, I'm assuming is a designer. Let's see, artist, right? I don't know for what brand or this guy. Don't know who he is. Let's just leave it that way. But he's doing collaboration on the BB4000. It's not even a popular silhouette, but it looks like your generic basketball heritage shoe. The big crazy part about this shoe is that retails for $250. And of course they didn't sell out. So I don't understand the hype behind this. Maybe this is considered high fashion, but let's move on. Rihanna. So back in, I want to say 2017, 2018, Rihanna started her first collaborations with Puma on the Fenty slides. She took a huge hiatus. Now she's back, dropped 4 colorways of this new silhouette that has, I guess, pony hair all over it. It says it's sold out on release day. Retails for $200, drops in men's and women's sizes, but Yeah, I think with Rihanna back with Puma dropping more frequent sneaker releases, we might see some good stuff dropping soon. Moving on, as I said, so many collabs we could talk about. Friday is where we got a bulk of all the collaborations. Let's just quickly go through them. Gallery department UGG collaboration. I have no clue what the hell gallery department's thinking. These just look like a pair of Uggs with a kid designing and putting the bejewel stuff on it and with paint splatter. But if you look at these prices, these retail prices, $4.95 for the high tops, $3.95 for the mules. Come on, that's insanity. These didn't sell out, so let's not even talk about this. Essen Chen of CLOT, which is a Hong Kong-based boutique. He was with Nike for the longest time in terms of collaborations. Now he's working directly with Adidas. It seems like he has a lot more creative freedom. He's doing a collaboration on the Superstar, and Juice is essentially the store that sells CLOT stuff. But and I believe they're also based out of Hong Kong. So this is Essen Chen's take on the Adidas Classic Superstar. These sold out and these resell for a ton. So it's a pretty interesting collaboration. I feel like as we all get older as sneakerheads, we might want more of a mature look to our sneakers. Maybe this is the direction that Essen Chen was going for. Moving on. Harden 8 Sculpt. Now, the Harden 8 just dropped. We have the first colorway, which is the Sculpt. And I actually got my pair in already. I got these from Adidas on release day. The one thing that sucks about this release is that they released at 12 midnight on March 23rd, which was that Friday, right? On February 23rd. They dropped at midnight PST. So anyone in the East Coast is at a huge disadvantage. If you live in Hawaii, 9 o'clock, it actually works out perfectly for you guys. But these sold out on release day. I would think the first colorway, which is this one, might be the most limited. Just by trying this shoe on, super comfy, reminds me of the Harden 7s. I'm definitely going to do a performance review. I'm not sure if I want to keep this colorway or this next colorway, which is nicknamed the Pioneer, which is the mascot of James Harden's high school in California. But I think this colorway is a lot more clean. So we'll see. But this is probably going to be the best basketball sneaker of 2024. Just putting it out there now in February. Moving on, as I said, there's so much, honestly, extra butter. All the boutiques just decided to come out and do collabs this week on a Friday. Let's talk about this Curry 4. This just intrigued me just a bit. It's called the Suit and Tie. Basically a performance shoe with that leather to make it look a little more high fashion. Retails for $130. I don't know. I'm thinking about making some content. I have a few weddings coming up this week. I have a few weddings coming up this next few months. And this would go great with the suit. We'll see. But this is why I just want to point it out. I just thought this looked interesting. And let's just wrap up this week. Let's talk about Saturday. We have a very boring Jordan 1. This is the Air Jordan 1 High OG. People are calling this shoe the Panda. This is the black and white, or the black and white 2.0, because in 2014, they dropped a black and white version of Air Jordan 1. So this is kind of like the 2.0 version. But these, of course, did not sell out. This is of no surprise. They dropped in a full family size run. Retails $180, which is just too high nowadays, especially for a basic pair of Jordan 1s. And you could tell the quality is not that great on this pair. But expect these to hit outlets. I could see these go for around 100, to be honest. What was it? The Royal One Reimagines. Those went on sale really soon after the release for $126. So I can see these go for, but actually, hot take, or not even hot take, my prediction is these will go for less than 100. So that was it for this week. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this week's releases in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. I'll be posting more content on my YouTube channel as well as my TikTok and Instagram. So make sure to follow me on those platforms. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time.